This is the area that I'll be exploring it tomorrow. I found already two minimalistic locations. One is called Anchor Beach, and as you can see here is already on the screen. There is this amazing anchor that sits into the water, and obviously this is an absolute great photo for a great subject for a minimalistic approach. Another area that catches my attention was this Omei Strand discovery point, and again I'm inspired by other photographers. What strikes my attention was those signs that you can see here into the water. That again makes a great subject, I think, for long exposure minimalistic photography. Other than that, there are a plethora of small islands that you can photograph in a minimalistic approach, and there is also a pier, Cleggan Pier, that is here. There are some photos of it as well. Doesn't look much, but again, any pier can make a great example for a long exposure photography. Galway Pier, 1 hour and a half drive at the moment, but I found this first composition. It's just a pier, kind of a busy foreground, cloud on the sky, as you can see. Nothing too spectacular. The light is not the best, but anyway, I'll try to get. I'm at the moment for 2 minutes. I'll be definitely needing this type of equipment. So I need my polarizing. Started a little bit of drizzle, and to tame the highlights, I definitely need to go on a 3-stop. Probably I have to go to one minute exposure only. Last thing that I need is just my remote. Sorry guys, you're here, is it?
No, just here.
Oh, perfect. And then I have to go by Bob. First time it happened to me, I forgot to place the ND filter. So obviously I got absolutely nothing. No, but wow, sky is becoming more dramatic. It was a little bit of a patch of a glare in the water, but now it's gone. It's covered by sky. I think it's fine, and we'll just go for 1 minute exposure, and then we'll take it from there, and we'll move on to the next location. I'm already at 27 seconds, so yeah, that should be soon now. Another composition, minimalistic. You can see the Burren hills that are behind this stone formation that I want to capture in some sort of a long exposure. Again, I have to reach for my good old friend polarizing. It started to drizzle. Hopefully it's not too much for Photoshop to remove those droplets of water that I have to look after. Same 2 stops centigrade, which is probably somewhere here, like this, and I'm at f22, so yeah, that'll do the trick. Let's get my remote. I set everything up for 1 minute exposure because the water is very, very calm. There's no need to do 2 minutes. We can, alter things in post if required, but there's no need. It's kind of windy today, kind of breezy. Beautiful, beautiful location. But this is just the start of this adventure. Again, a bat-end composition. Beautiful Connemara, lake, mountains, blue sky. Absolutely gorgeous. So without further ado, we get, it's very, very windy. I really hope you can hear me. And I'll just go with the usual 1 minute exposure. That's why we are here. And we'll see how it goes. I don't think I'll be using any grad for the moment, just to speed up things. Throw in the mix the cable. And basically hope for the best. It's absolutely crazy windy. Camera to bulb. Let's go. 1 minute. I can't believe it, I'm at the location, but as you can see, water is too high that I expected. There's the anchor there, and yeah, it's raining. Other than that, what can I say? A lot of things to photograph here, a lot of patterns, a lot of stones coming out of the water. It's just sublime. I think I'll just wait for the rain to pass and I'll just try my shot. I don't really like this algae in the foreground, but it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, absolutely brutal conditions. That's what I can say. I don't know. I have a composition. I have the spiky, the anchor in the rule of thirds, but apart from that, I don't know. It doesn't really work because it's very, very. I think the lens is completely soaked. It won't work. It's raining, man. It's raining. It won't work. Nah, it's raining. You just have to wait another 10-15 minutes. Yeah, so as you can see, finally the rain stopped and I was able to take my composition, and I'll get you now back with me. We'll get the camera because I made a slightly lower composition as I initially imagined, because I wanted the anchor to pierce the horizon level, which I have achieved now, and I'm happy. So let me turn on the other GoPro as well, or the GoPro. Yeah. So we can have sound now as well. Yeah, what to say? I'm quite happy. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Oh yeah. Let me check the histogram just for good measure. Yeah, nothing is clipped. You see in the previous photo, kind of similar composition, but histogram was showing clipping, and then another composition here and another one here. Yeah, what can I say? I'm not entirely happy. The first photo is not great. Maybe the second one piercing the sky, and then better and better. Probably the last one is my favorite, because we have some interest of foreground as well. Then the anchor, then the sky that is drawing your attention to the anchor itself. And yeah, probably that's the best one. You see, it's all about perspective and things like this. The level of the water is a little bit high to my liking. You don't really see that there is an anchor there, but I may just go across in that particular gulf and see how this will look like, or maybe from the other side, and that's a wrap. All right. This is Omé Island. It's very strange location. As you can see, there are some signs here that shows you can drive the car. Now obviously tide is off now, so you can actually go with the car on the other side. Unique place, I would say. And obviously that would have been a great minimalistic experience as well. Imagine those signs, you know, engulfed by water. So yeah, it is nice. I try to find a composition here. Too bad I can't fly the drone. The wind is just too strong. And yeah, you see the car coming. That's a historical moment. I just drove from one direction to another. Doesn't seem much, you know. It seems like, oh man, just a dude driving a car on the beach. Well, it's not that. It's you can only drive it at certain times. Yeah. Now we can see each other better. I'm struggling to find a composition. As I say, maybe I'll just have to, sometimes it's enough to move. Oh, look, like some sort of a S shape. Let me get this. I'll grab this photo quickly. 1 minute. It started to rain. Absolutely impossible. This weather. Are you kidding me? Now I finally got it. There is this oyster muzzle composition in front of me. Unfortunately, it is kind of superimposing itself to the background. So, and I'm on a street here, a lot of cars passing by, but the subject in itself is great. I'll probably get a drone shot as well, but what I'm doing now is again a square format. I'm somewhere at 100 millimeters, and yeah, I think it's working. How are you? No. This guy was funny. He asked if I see any fish in the lake. No, great. Anyway, the light is beautiful, you know. I'll show you now through the DJI Osmo. It's you have those mountains in the background and this oyster farm in the middle. Again, things are superimposing, but what else can I do? Nothing. It's just what it is. I might try another wide composition. You know, I may get a wide one as well, and that's it.